All right, Shalom. For the first, we'll give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Give honor to the apostle and the elder, great millstone, to Allah across the globe, pushing the word of truth. And the sincerity, want to say Shalom. Matthew 13:10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of heaven, to them is not given. And we gotta thank God about outside that we're not like them. That we understand the dark sayings of these scriptures, man. We understand the prophecies, which allows us to handle the world better, to be able to look at the world with a spiritual eye, okay? To understand the times that we're living in, to discern the times that we're living in. When it comes to the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, when it comes to World War III, when it comes to defending the gospel, we have this understanding given to us from the Lord, man. And just thank the Lord that, we're not like those who are worshiping a false idol, Jesus Christos, all right, that J word. We gotta thank the Lord that we don't have, that we have the wisdom to discern who serves the Lord and who doesn't. All right, the things that's written in the book is only written for the elect, man. All right, and that's why the Bible is so hard to read and understand for people, because they can't understand the symbolism, all right, the allegories, all right, the comparisons, for Egypt, Rome, and Babylon being America. All right, the salvation for the elect, the Israelites. If you don't understand that, they think John 3:16, and they read these scriptures that try to include all the other nations, man. All right, but we know salvation is only for the Israelites. All right. Skip another, maybe 13. And 13 says, therefore I speak to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. If you don't understand, man, all right, they don't go into the word, they don't go into the history, they don't read precept upon precept, okay? They can't link this puzzle. They can't put the puzzle together. All right, and the Bible is a puzzle that only the elect are able to put together and see the picture clearly, man. They go to these churches and think they're in the spirit, and they are in the spirit of deception, the spirit of being deceived. They know not what they teach, man. They know not what they speak. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which says, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive, man. You think that you have salvation, you think you have access to Yahweh Shemini Ashai, but you don't. All right, and it's clearly brought out in these scriptures, man, through the prophecies. That's why we gotta thank Yahweh Shemini Ashai for this truth, for the elders and apostles, for the spirit of understanding that He is given to the elect. So for His people, the heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they shall see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and shall understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. And that's something else. That's something else hard to understand. The Lord don't want you to get it, because you were able to get it. You have to hear you, because the Lord made promises, man. All right, and Yahweh Shemini Ashai, not a man that He should lie. All right, but the elect are the only ones who are able to hear, who are able to understand the words of this book. So, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. He said, for verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and hear those things which you have hear and have not heard them. And Yahweh, we're part of, we were those men that walk with the Lord. All right. At the very least, we were the believers of Yahweh Shemi and seen the miracles and seen the prophecies unfold, and followed of the Lamb wherever he went. Okay. um, This Matthew 11:25. It said, at that time Yahweh Shai answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because you have hid these things from the wise and prudent and revealed them unto babes. So just thank the Lord that these secrets are being revealed unto us, man. These scholars, these doctors, these theologians, these pastors and preachers of these mega churches who've been pastoring these churches for 20, 30, 40 years, I still can't understand the mystery of the Gentiles. Still can't understand about the about Yahweh Shai being born of a man and of a woman. All right, and he said the wisdom of the world is foolishness. All right, but guess what we have? We have the foolishness of preaching. Preaching what? Preaching the gospel, preaching the hidden things, the mysteries that have been revealed to us through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. This is the person he called Jesus, right? Yahweh Shai. He said he thanked the Lord. He thanked the Father that he hid these things from these people, man. We must be able to, and we just gotta give praise, honor, and glory to the Lord that we're not like them, man. All right, that all things have been revealed unto us. All right, let's get where is it at? Here we go. Sirach 3 and 23. It said, "Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand," man. All right, so everything that's been revealed to us, hey, that's what we need to know. All right, that's what is needed for us to get into the kingdom. That's what's needed for us to hold on to our faith. All right, not to be worried about who we are or how the ungodly is going to get punished. All right, or endless genealogies. All right, or trying to be too deep. All right, these scriptures and the things that have been revealed to us are deep enough, man. So for many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion has overthrown judgment. And people are being deceived, man. All right, by thinking that they can establish their own righteousness. All right, thinking that they can call the Lord whatever He wants. All right, thinking that they can not follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, and still get into the kingdom of heaven, man. And we know it's not all about the law, but there are things that are required for us to do if we are able to do them. And a lot we're not, but some we are. And yes, the Lord can destroy you, not with one rough word. He can destroy you for picking up sticks on the Shabbat. He can just turn you leprous just for murmuring against His men. All right. It says, "Without eyes thou shalt want light. Profess not the knowledge, therefore, that thou hast not," man. All right. These people are professing the knowledge that they ain't got. They're lacking the light. They're lacking the spiritual acumen. All right. Of Yahweh Shai that He is given to the elect, that He's given to the prophets, man. So just thank Yahweh Shai that we're not like them, man. That He revealed Himself. He has made Himself manifest, all right, unto the elect. So that was a call halal Yahweh Shai. The honor to the apostle and the elder of the great millstone. Till next time, Shalom and the Bible.